So, start with Javon. Does it ever get easy? I mean, you're up 27. I know you didn't relax, but what happened?
I just feel like they came out stronger in the second half. Like you said, it's not easy to win. At the end of the day, we got the job done, so we did what we need to do. But just coming out, with a big lead, coming out the second half, we need to just get better.
Javon, you came out firing. Was it the senior day? I mean, Coach talked the other day about, some players on senior day with the emotions rise to the occasion. You felt like, you were fired up because of the senior day activities or, just another game for you?
Nah, just another game. You know how important the game was. Coaching staff, players, they always keep telling me be aggressive. And then, like I said, if it's a shot that I like, I'm going to take it every single time. So, knocked down a few shots early and then just kept shooting.
Who was the little guy you had on your shoulders?
My nephew. Yeah, it's my nephew.
Big fan, I guess, right?
I don't think he know. I think he know that I play basketball and everything, but I don't think he know he just don't know it yet. He's still young.
How old is he?
Like 3. Yeah.
Does he know how good you are?
Yeah, I think he does now. I think he does know how good I am.
Javon, when you played at Oklahoma State last year, you had some struggles against UCF. You fouled out in one of the games, and now today you had 25 points and 9 assists.
Last year was last year. It's a whole new year, a whole new team. Gained a little bit more confidence, just became a better player. So I'm just happy that we got the dub.
Jonathan, it was senior night, but you, a freshman, had to make 2 pretty clutch threes down the stretch there. What's going through your mind, especially when you missed a couple of one-on-ones too?
Just confidence. Just knowing that the next one going in. Having that mentality the whole season. So really just staying on top of that.
Amani, UCF was a top 5 rebounding team in the conference coming into this game. You guys won the rebounding battle. How much of an emphasis was put on you to, kind of hit the boards? I think you had 10 rebounds and a double-double for you tonight. What was that like going into the game with that effort?
Just knowing you got a box out. They had a 7-footer on their side, so just doing your work early. Wedging on the inside, and just chasing down a lot of the long rebounds. They shoot a lot of threes, and rebound is always a focal point of the game for us. We always focus on holding the other team to one shot so we can get out in transition, and we was able to accomplish that today.
Jonathan, can you talk about, that last shot from the corner is going to be your last shot here for your freshman year? It's a pretty good way to close your, home season as a freshman.
It's been a pretty good year. My teammates and coaches all put that confidence in me just to go out there and play my game all year. So, just feel good, especially for my last home game here, just to go out that way. It felt good.
When you committed here, did you expect to have this kind of year and this kind of, this large of a role that you had this season?
No. I knew it was a whole new team, fresh team, and basically, it was open for everybody. You had to go and compete, and I think I did a great job of that over the summer and throughout the season. But, I've accepted this role and everything that comes with it.
Javon, can you add any perspective? How rare is it to have a freshman like Jonathan who never loses confidence and doesn't really have any ups and downs, throughout basically the whole season?
Yeah, he better not lose no confidence because what we about to get into, we going to need it. But, he a shooter. I'm about to say, I can't necessarily speak for him, but like I said, if it's an open shot and I know that I've made the shot a million times, then I'm going to just shoot the next one, and that's what he just needs to continue to do. He's a shooter, so shooter got to shoot the ball.
Javon, you've been in the Big 12 tournament last year. What's this going to be like? What are you going to tell them? What you're facing next week?
We basically facing everything that we've seen already this season. I think we play. I'm not sure exactly who we'll play yet, but we played them before, and we just need to go into the conference tournament with some confidence and belief that we can win.
You guys had a moment early in the season in the battle for Atlantis where you had those 3 games overtime back-to-back. That was what now feels like forever ago. Is it still? Are you guys still able to kind of lean on that experience, of those back-to-back games and those long minutes, or is that because it's so long ago you have to almost find something new to lean on?
Yeah, we actually just said something about it in the locker room after the win today. I think everybody really enjoyed that experience, and we make a run here in March, then I'm sure we'll enjoy this one a lot more than Battle for Atlantis.
Javon, you said early, I'm pretty sure this, that one of your goals was to play in the NCAA tournament, because you hadn't. This seemingly is locked up. I know you haven't thought of it too much yet, but what's that like to know that you probably got an NCAA tournament in front of you?
It's really big. Like you said, I've never played in an NCAA tournament. I've only played in one game of the Big 12 tournament, and then my freshman and sophomore year I only played. I think we was in the American tournament, only played one game. So I haven't played many postseason games, and now that we in it, I want to win the whole thing.
Javon, the way this whole season went, 10-10 in the league, big moments, frustrating moments. It seemed like you could almost kind of compare the way this game played out today to kind of how the whole season played out. Would you agree?
A little bit. We got to just do a better half, and a better job second half coming out, especially with a lead, not getting too comfortable, and we did that a few times this season, and we did it again tonight. So we come out better in the second half, throw the first punch, then we'll probably win a lot more games than we have this year.
Overall, pleased with 19 wins, 10 Big 12 wins. I know there was probably a few games here and there you want back, but all things considered, the adversity, first year kind of roster coming together, losing a teammate in the middle of the year.
Anybody want to answer before I answer it?
You got it.
All right, bet. I do want to say how proud I am of this team. We came in here with a whole new team, different faces. Everybody was new. Everybody expected us to win no more than 15 games, no more than 13 games. So we sitting at 10-10 in the conference. We made the NCAA tournament. Nobody expected us to do that. And even now, I'm sure people expect us to go into the NCAA tournament and lose first round. And that's not what that's not gonna happen. We know how important our job is, and like I said, I'm just proud of this team. Nobody expected us to be where we are right now.
Javon, what convinced you to kind of bet your last year on this group? Like nobody was here, new coach. What convinced you that this was going to work out and you were going to have a year that you can be proud of?
A big part of me committing was coaching staff. I came here with a previous coach, and then I come here expecting to play with Tuck. He went down pretty early, but even besides Tuck, like JP, Amani, guys in the locker room, we all had a meeting, our second day meeting each other, and I feel like we still remember that meeting to this day, and that's why I chose to come here.
What was said in that meeting that stuck?
That I ain't never been to the NCAA tournament and we gonna make it.
For either Jonathan or Amani, looks like the numbers have shaped out that with this win you all will get a first round bye in the Big 12 tournament. How important is that to get that extra day before one of the tougher conference tournaments begins?
I think it's good. Obviously we played a lot of games this season, so obviously having an extra day to prep and get our minds ready for the first Big 12 game, I think that's huge for us, and I think it'll go a long way.
I agree.
Guys, thank you.